Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to show you 3 kind of easy, I hope, eyeliners that you can do for the Halloween season, or if you wanted to just do this on actual Halloween, then either way it's here for you if you want it. If not, then just enjoy me painting on my face. So as I said, I have 3 designs for you today. You can use any product really. The main principle of this is just the shape of what I'm doing. So I'm going to go with my glisten liners today, of course, because when would I ever not? You could also use anything you already have. One I recommend is this NYX Epic ink liner that I've used quite regularly, quite a lot, especially from the past years before I ever had any glisten liner cosmetic. I always say that. Glisten cosmetic liners. So whatever you have, or if you wanted to change bits, it is completely all down to you. So the first look that I'm going to show you today is one that you see quite regularly, but of course just because other people have done it doesn't mean that you may have done it. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and that is just a standard spider web look. You do see that quite a lot, so I will show you how to do that today. So I have done the spider web look before. I did it a couple of years ago during lockdown and added a bit of sequins on that, so that's another idea if you wanted to embellish it a little. But here is how you just do a standard web look. So I have my product all ready and let's go. So I'm just going to do it on the corner of my eye. Of course you can do this anywhere, but what I'll do is I'll go from the corner of my eye and I'll draw a couple of lines in different directions. I say 4 is a good amount, and don't worry if it's messy or it's not as good as you'd hoped, because one tip I always have is to keep going even if you don't like the look of it, because majority of times it don't look amazing at first, but if you keep going it will end up looking like what you hoped it to. Also, I saw this morning, it's very exciting news, that Glisten have on their Instagram story have teased that they're coming out with an advent calendar. That is so exciting. But from here I'm just going to thicken up the lines slightly, make them a bit neater. There we are. Now is I wouldn't really say it's tricky, I'd say it's more fiddly. But the main part of doing this next step is connecting all the lines that you have just done. But you want to do it with C's. The shape you're going to do it is, the part where it opens up is the part that you want on the outside. That may not make sense, but I will show you what I mean. So from here you'll go like that. So just C's, and then you're going to keep going until you run out of line space really. There we are, and that is the web done. Now of course, as I said before, you can have it there, have it just on the top, you can have it down below like I did a couple of years ago, or you can even embellish it. Like I'll add a little. There we go. I did that in like 2 seconds just to show you, so please, we'll pretend it's good. But you can even add little spiders or just make it your own. Essentially what this look is you do lines, how many ever you want, coming into a V, and then you just draw C's. So it's V's and C's, and that is your web look. So that is the first look done, and of course you can do any colour. You don't have to do black webs because, you know, boring. So you could do any colour. I'd do red, bit blue maybe, bit purple, remix it up a bit. But the next look I'm going to do is ghosts. This one is, I wouldn't say it's slightly more tricky. I feel like there is a slight bit of precision involved. It's one of those ones where even if you do it a bit thick or like a bit of a chunky ghost, it doesn't really matter because it will still look cool. So that's why I categorize it under quite simple looks, or like simple liners, because it can be simple. So I'm going to take the white this time. Of course, again, you can do any colour, any product, but I'm going to go with this one. I'm running out of the white. I hit pan and it makes me really sad. I do have another white, but it just makes me sad. Okay, so I got the white all packed on to my brush. What we're going to do for this one is we're going to do a couple of ghosts, and we're going to do it travelling along in this direction. For this one, it doesn't have to be the same because each little ghost is unique. They've got their own unique personalities. We're going to start off in this corner just because I always feel like that's a good area to start from, and we're just going to do like a little blob, so just like that, plain and simple. And then you're going to just give it a tail, like do another V, but you can make it all wiggly or do whatever you like, and that's your ghost. Well, the basis of it. So we're going to do a couple more ghosts now, and as I said before, just going in this direction. There we are. It's not exactly Picasso, but you can tell it's the shape of a ghost. You could just leave it like this if you really wanted to, but I'm going to take a bit of that black and just do some eyes. This bit is just, again, quite easy, quite simple. You go to your ghost and you'll just go, and then you have a ghost. So what I like about this, I don't know if you can see, but I gave a few of them like their open mouth thing that they do quite a bit. This one here and this one there have a little mouth. But yeah, my god, that's what I quite like about this. And as I said before, I've done this in another look where I've done different coloured ghosts, so you don't have to be white, because that's what I really enjoy about makeup as well. You don't have to stick to what's stereotypical. So if you're going out there this Halloween, have fun, play with some colours, add a bit of glitter maybe. But yeah, this is your ghost look. Now this one is just slightly more technical, but it's still, again, you don't have to be perfect. You will get the general gist of it, and of course you can just give a bit of pizzazz or just practice a little bit to get the hang of it, but it is quite easy to get the general gist of it. And this one is going to be a bat.
It's freaking bats.
But it's going to be like one big bat. I've not done this myself or practiced, so you'll be able to experience the first time with me. We'll see how it goes. So to start with, I'm going to do a black line from like here-ish and bring it around to here. I'm going to do like a general winged shape first of all. So this is the general winged shape that I created, and now this is when we're going to transform this into looking like a bat. I have a picture in my mind of how I'm going to try and do this, but we'll see, and we'll give it a go. So the first bit is quite simple. You're just going to do the two little like top bits of a bat. So like that, and how I did that is you just draw an M, but instead of going down with your M's, you want to bring it like across, like a curve. So you'll curve it up and then into the other one and then curve it the other side. So this is your little bat, and then from here you're just gonna do another little V like so. You can just keep it like this, but I'm gonna do a little bit more, and I'm going to transform mainly this part of my eye and make it more into a bat wing rather than an eye wing. And we're just going to do those M's again. So to do this, you do the M here and here, but for this one, I say it's almost like a V. You'll do a bigger V here and then just a smaller V there, just because that's how it really goes. So I've just finished my makeup. I put on some mascara and some lipstick and added a bit of the NYX Jumbo highlight stick in my eyes. This is what the makeup look looks like with the rest of your makeup done. So if you happened to recreate any of these or just give them a go, I really encourage you. It's all about having fun. Then I would love if you could tag me in anything you post on social media, or even if you make it private or anything. I'd love to see them. My handle is always Makeup by Plumtay, whether it be on Instagram as just a video or a picture, or on TikTok. I would absolutely love to see them. I love seeing like remixes of makeup and different takes on things, so I wouldn't mind having a look at that. Let me know if there's any you're definitely going to try, even if you don't post them on your social media. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed these makeup looks I had for you today. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week or beginning of your week whenever you're watching this. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!